BFit TV. I'm Leslie Friedman, owner of Be Forever Fit and first time expecting mom at age 41. This week is all about the basics. Why are some basic activities, like doing laundry, so much harder when you're pregnant? Also, how you can focus on movement basics to keep you as safe and pain-free as possible throughout your pregnancy. Though I'm at nearly 30 weeks in my pregnancy, this week is about week 19 of pregnancy and fitness. At week 19, baby is about the size of a mango, or the toy alien in the claw machine from Toy Story, measuring at about 6 inches and weighing about 8.5 ounces. Some fun new symptoms: abdominal aches and pains, lightheadedness, and low back and hip pain. So as my belly has increased in size, I've definitely found it's accompanied by low back pain. And here are some of the things that I'm finding surprisingly challenging these days. Doing laundry, although I think I may have found a solution. Washing the dishes, turning over in bed, and walking up a flight of stairs. What are you finding has been surprisingly challenging? So why are some of the most basic day-to-day activities so much harder when you're pregnant? Let's get nerdy and scientific. From an article on spinehealth.com, the growing uterus and increased curvature of the lower spine exert additional mechanical loads on the lower back, altering the spinal posture. This altered posture increases stress on the lumbar facet joints and lumbar spinal discs. Pelvic rotation occurs at the second sacral segments, S2 and S3, which increases as the curve in the lumbar spine becomes more pronounced. In case you're a more visual person, here's an image I found to help explain what happens to your lumbar spine during pregnancy. I was so fortunate to be introduced to Courtney Greth from Recenter Therapeutic Massage, who does in-home prenatal massages. I've asked if she could talk about some of her experiences she's had with women and helping them combat low back tightness and some stretches that she recommends to help relieve pain.
The low back and hip are the most common areas where my pregnant mama massage clients have experienced increased pain and tension as they move about their pregnancy. Just think about it. It makes sense. Our bodies are changing on a daily basis during pregnancy, and your body is naturally creating space for the baby to grow. And so it's great to keep this area stretched out, loosey-goosey as possible, give it some love. So 3 stretches on how to do that is a simple side body stretch. You can bring one arm overhead, seated in a chair or on the floor, and stop when you feel a nice stretch and play with the angles. You can come forward a bit, you can look up at the ceiling a bit, and you can repeat on the other side, always holding the stretch for as much or as little as you need. The second stretch is a hip flexor stretch, where you are positioned like this and you just lean forward and you feel the stretch. You can tuck in your belly button towards your spine as best you can and stretching the hip that's on the ground. Third stretch, I call it the lean over and relax stretch. You can have an exercise ball, you can be on a couch, on your bed, on a chair, and just keeping your knees apart, letting space for your belly to relax forward, and you just lean on forward and relax. And you can do a little wiggle side to side, whatever feels good. That position promotes deep breathing and general relaxation, which we all need. So continue to give yourself a lot of love and compassion and kindness and understanding as you move through the pregnancy, becoming the amazing parent that you already are.
This week's BFit tip of the week is go back to basics. Today I walk you through a basic squat technique during this time of a changing body. While not the most sexy or glamorous, if you can master the basics of movement now while you're pregnant and perform it pain-free, you're gonna set yourself up for perfect movement post-baby. I give up. The dogs will not let me film. As we talked about earlier, pregnancy puts your spine into an excessive arch or lumbar curve. This pinches nerves in the low back, and once under load, even the load of a body weight squat, remember, you're carrying extra weight. That pinching becomes even more painful. Here's how to correct it. At the top, squeeze your butt and tuck your ribs down. You can even lower your gaze slightly to combat curve of the cervical spine or neck. As you descend down, do not lose tension in your midsection and maintain a flat and neutral spine. At the top of each rep, reestablish your position in case you may have lost tension along the way. Practice perfect movement now, and I promise it'll pay off. Tune in next week for week 20 of Pregnancy and Fitness. Have a wonderful week, fam. Today, I walk you through some really annoying dogs. This is pretty much what's happening the entire time.